now is we're acid washing a boat for the fact that this boat sat in the water. We put it back in sometime in April, and now it's the end of October. We're pulling it back out, so you gotta apply muriatic acid to it to get all the algae and stuff off the bottom of the boat. For years and years and years, well, for the past, I've been doing it for 20 years, so for 19 years we've used cold water pressure washers. We were lucky enough to be able to get a hot water pressure washer this year, and that's what you see now is he's using it with hot water. It's not a huge advantage to hot water, but it is a definite advantage to have hot water to get all this stuff off the bottom of the boat. We were up at our cabin up in northern Wisconsin doing some work splitting wood and ATVing and stuff, and got the four-wheeler all dirty, and the log splitter's got a hydraulic leak, so we had some hydraulic fluid all over the log splitter, and the hot water on that was awesome because you don't have to use any soap. The hot water just cuts the oil, and it's a huge advantage when you got any type of oil or grease. Like all the spots on our concrete here, you can see where we've changed gear lube on boats and spilled oil on the concrete. Is if you hit it pretty quick with the hot water power washer, it comes right off. Otherwise, you still got to use a little bit of soap and water, but with the hot water, it'll even pull any oil stains out of concrete. We're a full-service marina. We've been here at this location since July of 2003. I mean, if it's got anything to do with boats, we do it. If we don't do it in-house, we have somebody that will come in, like detailing in the spring. We have a detailing crew that comes in. Any type of gel work, fiberglass work, mechanical work's all done in-house. As you can see, acid washing, winterizing, summerizing, storage. We have gas docks, 122 slip marina. So yeah, if it's got something to do with boats or any other type of recreational vehicle for that matter, we'll take care of your needs. Yeah, the power washer use here is, we use it quite a bit. You know, if it's not, you're seeing acid washing right now, but we'll use it for just to power wash all the spider webs and stuff off of boats mid-season. Of course, we use them in the spring to detail boats. We flood here quite frequently, and like I said, we have 122 slips that have to be power washed. So we use power washers quite frequently on the flood debris that's left over. So yeah, we're using power washers almost on if it's not a daily basis, it's a weekly basis for sure. We've been able to put it through the ringer here, and you know, it's a great machine. It's heat on demand. I mean, I like the system they have is real foolproof and just works really well. You flip a switch to turn the heat on, you flip a switch off to turn the heat off. It's that simple. If you want to use it as a cold power washer, use it as a cold power washer. If you want it to heat, flip on the switch, turn on the heat. It's that simple. It's the Briggs & Stratton motor that's on it. It's a good motor, it runs good. The only knock I'll say is I don't know why it doesn't have an on-off switch. It's one of these throttle down, and when it idles, when you throttle it too low, it turns off, which I'm not a big fan of, but that's just my own personal opinion on them. But all in all, it's a great power washer. The diesel on it lasts forever. You can probably go through about 2 tanks of gas before you'll run out of the diesel. Yeah, it's stout. The hose, the wand, everything's nice and stout. It starts real easy, runs good, and it's a really good machine. I will say this though, over time, the heated power washing, the heated water, you know, we acid wash probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 50 to 60 boats a season. And even if the heat takes off, say, 5 to 10 minutes per boat, you're not going to see a significant savings of time on one boat, obviously, but over a season, I mean, do the math. You can save some time with the heated power washing as opposed to a cold power washer. Big time, yeah. You would have never got this clean without heat. There's no way in the world. There was so much hydraulic oil and dirt and debris on this thing.